Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, beloved friends, and welcome to another Divine Loss program. We have been blessed to have studied the last part of the Spirit's book by Allan Kardec together throughout a period of 5 years. Now, all of us are being invited to study the first half of the Spirit's book, starting with questions 1, 2, and 3. These questions encompass the most important foundation of our lives, God. Let us now, beloved friends, read the answers and the questions regarding God which Kardec asked, so we can solidify our foundation and our trust in the presence of God all the more, uniting reason and faith. This is a blessing that Spiritism brings to all of us, the unity of reason and faith. Let us now then study questions 1 through 3 together, shall we? God and the Infinite, Chapter 1 of the Spirit's Book by Allan Kardec. Question 1. What is God? God is the supreme intelligence, the first cause of all things. Question 2. What is meant by the infinite? That which has neither beginning nor end, the unknown. All which is unknown is infinite. Question 3. Could we say that God is the infinite? That would be an incomplete definition. Human speech is too impoverished and deficient to define that which transcends human intelligence. Kardec then comments this very answer by the illuminated spirits in the following way. God is infinite in divine perfection, but the infinite itself is an abstract concept. Thus, to say that God is the infinite is to replace the thing itself with one of its attributes. It is to define something that is unknown by referring to something else that is equally unknown. So, beloved friends, Kardec was and is so wise for having asked, what is God? First, the very manner in which Kardec asks this question showcases wisdom. For Kardec did not ask, who is God? In this way, Kardec refrained himself from personifying God, because God is immutable and immaterial. So we cannot contain God, since God is omnipotent and omnipresent. God is literally everywhere. There is no place where God is not. What a beautiful, comforting certainty you and I can carry in our hearts from now on, even more rationally than before, for we have the answer of the illuminated spirits under the guidance of the Christ to guide us as a beacon of light that shall never perish. And then Kardec asks, could God be defined as the infinite? And that is not the case, because God, again, cannot be named or characterized by one single attribute, since God is more than one particular element in the universe that we know. So it is very comforting, like we said before, to know that God is in everything and in everyone. So, our therapeutic exercise for tonight is to do our best to feel God in the smallest parts of our day. For instance, when we take a breath, we do not have to ask for air. We also do not have to teach our lungs to absorb the air. We also do not have to ask our hearts to keep on beating. Everything that takes place in our lives, including breathing, is a sign that God fully vouches for us and loves us. And God's love is so infinite that you and I do not have to ask for the air that we breathe. The air that we breathe is freely given to us. Also, we did not self create our bodies, which means that God granted us this loving instrument, this divine instrument, which is a physical vest, allowing you and I to be reincarnated at this very moment. So if we count the smallest little things like the air that we breathe, the body to which we are connected, the heart that is beating right at this moment within us, we can see that God constantly provides without asking for anything in return. Therefore, we can conclude that there isn't a love more abundant and more encompassing than that of God's, because everyone is taken care of and everyone is provided for freely and unconditionally. This is the most universal, beautiful, all encompassing type of love there is. And since God, as defined by the illuminated spirits, is the supreme intelligence of the universe, we know that God's designs are absolutely perfect. So you and I can trust that everything that takes place in our lives takes place because it is the very best circumstance for us. So then, rather than pushing certain circumstances away, let us instead ask ourselves, what does God wish for us to learn? Because if God, who loves us, allows us to go through certain experiences, it is because these experiences are enriching in terms of our eternal progress. So, what are some of the spiritual milestones that propel our progress forward that God is inviting us to learn right now? Let us reflect upon this as we finalize these moments with our hearts filled with gratitude for God, for the mentors who have prepared these moments, and for everyone who is connected to Kardec Radio with a willingness to learn and to nourish their souls always. Thank you, beloved friends, and we look forward to seeing everyone again next time. Bye for now.